Hold, please.
Operator, you've just given me a wrong number.
I'm sorry, madam. What number were you calling?
Why, I was calling Murray Hill 35097. That's my husband's office, and instead I was cut into some other number that you dialed. The wires must have crossed or something, and I've just heard the most dreadful thing. A murder.
Yes, madam.
And now I want you to get that wrong number back for me at once.
I'm sorry, madam. I do not understand.
You dialed a number for me just a moment ago, Murray Hill 35097. It was busy for so long, and I asked you to get it, and you did. And then those horrible men came on, and, well, it's unnerved me dreadfully. I'm an invalid, you know.
I will connect you with the chief operator.
Please. Chief Operator, I'm an invalid, and I've just had a dreadful shock tonight over the telephone, and I'm very anxious to trace the call. It was about a murder, a terrible, cold-blooded murder of a poor, innocent woman tonight at 11:15. I was trying to reach my husband's office. He should have been home hours and hours ago. I'm all alone tonight. My nurse has the night off because my husband had promised. As a matter of fact, he'd sworn he'd be home by 6 o'clock. I don't know any of the neighbors, as we live permanently in Chicago. Well, it so happens that the couple I have working for me had some important date or other. I don't know, a movie, I suppose. They said it was promised them 3 weeks ago. You could have thought they'd at least have checked with me before leaving, had some realization of my condition, but I've been ringing and ringing the bell for nearly an hour, hoping they'd come back or something, and there isn't a sound downstairs. Not a sound.
Yes, madam.
So, as I say, when I kept getting the busy signal in my husband's office, I naturally dialed the operator and told her to try it, and she did. And then, out of a clear sky, I was cut into this ghastly conversation between two killers. And now I'd like you to trace it for me at once.
Well, madam, that depends.
Depends on what?
On whether the parties have stopped talking to each other.
Well, of course they've stopped talking to each other by now. It was just a short call. They weren't exactly gossiping.
And what is your reason for having this call traced,
Reason?
madam?
Do I have to have a reason when I overheard two murderers? Isn't it obvious? Now, look here, my good woman. You probably don't understand. But a human being, a woman, is going to be killed somewhere in this very city. And this murder is going to take place tonight. Do you hear me? Tonight at 11:15. Now, isn't that a good enough reason?
I quite understand, madam, but I would suggest that you turn this information over to the police.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, all this idiotic red tape. You just sit there and let people die.